Julie here from Modern Midwest Maven, and this week for Buxom Beauty I wanted to do a smoky eye tutorial using this Fancy Face Cosmetics Smoky Eye Palette. It comes with 4 shadows, a blush, and a lip tint, and puts everything you need in one place for this look, which is super easy and convenient. So to get started, I'm going to start with my face makeup already in place and jump into the tutorial. See you guys soon! To start off this eye look, you're going to go into the Smoky Eye Palette and grab that white cream primer and apply to the entire eyelid from lash line to brow. Putting this on will help hold any eyeshadows you put on top in place, and it is sweat resistant, so it'll be long wearing and keep your eyeshadow from creasing. Next, going back into the palette and grabbing that white highlight color, apply underneath the brow bone and to the inside corner of the eye. Placing this shade here will really open your eyes and make you look super awake and really polished. Next, going back into the palette, you will start to apply the black contour color to the crease and outer corners of the eye. Here I started with a large fluffy brush to start putting that color on sheerly in a V-shaped motion on the outer corners of the eye. I'm just buffing that on lightly in windshield wiper motions in that outer V to start building up that color gradually, just so we don't get any harsh lines. I wanted to keep everything really flawless and buffed out. Then on a more dense brush here, I started grabbing a little bit more of that color and packing that into the outer corners mostly, and kind of bringing that in to windshield wiper motions into the crease just slightly to keep that nice contour out in that outer corner and starting to darken that up there. Reaching again for that black contour color on a flat definer brush this time, I am starting to pack that black shade into the top lash line and kind of tight lining my top lash line in a liner type effect. Instead of using a harsh gel liner or a liquid liner for a really defined look, I wanted to keep this really blown out and soft for a more daytime smoky eye. And here I'm just kind of packing that black in there so that we can have a base to apply mascara and false lashes. Next, I'm grabbing that last silver lid shadow color from the palette and starting to pack this from the inner tear duct area all the way up and onto the lid and meeting that crease color. This is a great sheer iridescent kind of sparkly silver shade that really brings a fun dimensional look to the smoky eye. Once you've applied that lid color, just go back in with a fluffy brush and buff out that crease area just so that those two shadows meet seamlessly and there aren't any harsh lines. And you can also go back over that liner that we did with the black crease color just to sharpen and darken that up a little bit. Then I went in with a mascara and just coated my lashes lightly and evenly. Whoops, got a little on the face there. Just so we can prep for false lashes and make sure that those will blend in nicely. Then for this look, I'm adding the Ardell Demi Wispies. Put a little glue on there, did a little happy dance while it's drying, and just start to apply those. I like to place it and then with tweezers tap down that outer edge and then the inner edge and let that glue set and dry just to make sure that it is touching everywhere. I like to push on it a little bit with my fingers and then pinch with the tweezers right there. A little happy dance, got the first one on and it's looking good. Do the same thing for that second lash, let that glue dry and apply. There we go, false lashes in place. Eyes are done, next onto the blush. Grabbing that pink shade in the palette, I'm putting this on a blush brush and putting this on the apples of the cheeks and blending it back into the temples and into that bronzed contour that I had already applied. Then on that flat definer brush, taking that crease shade again and just buffing a little bit under that lower lash line to define that a little bit more and darken it up, as well as packing a little more of that black into the crease to darken that up as well. Finally, we're going in with the lip stain in the palette and with the brush applicator that the kit comes with, just swiping this on the lips in a nice sheer coat to give the lips a nice kind of pink rosy red finish. And you're all set. So I hope you guys liked this tutorial using my Fancy Face Smoky Eye Palette. I think this is a great look that you can do every day, something quick and easy and all in one place, especially if you're traveling, and something really easy and buildable if you want to do something more neutral like this for a day and then amp it up with more color and pigmentation in your crease for a more smoky night look. That's something that's really doable with this. The colors can go on as sheer as you want, just use a light hand, and then if you want to amp everything up, obviously just keep packing on that color and keep blending. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week at Buxom Beauty. Bye!